Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoScores.com. Today we are going to talk about one of the most basic but also most misunderstood indicators out there, the number of followers on X, and more importantly, how to actually use it to evaluate a project. Let's get into it. So, as usual, on CryptoScores, you will find this indicator in the Community tab of every project. It's simply the current number of followers on the project X account. It's one of the metrics that feed into the community score in our daily rating. But why does it matter? Because a large community is leverage. When a project makes an announcement, a partnership, an upgrade, a new listing, the more followers it has, the stronger the potential impact on the price. And a big community means more visibility, more amplification, and more buying pressure. But, and this is crucial, a big X account does not necessarily mean a solid project. The most obvious example is the Trump token. It is literally the crypto project with the most followers on X, but does that make it a strong fundamental investment? Not necessarily. Those are followers attracted by a personality, not by the technology of a utility of the project. And when you look more broadly, and as you can see, I sorted the projects by the number of the follower on X, and you see the same patterns with fan tokens. Arsenal, PSG, and other football club, even personality like Ronaldinho, millions of fans following the account, but they are there for the club, not for the crypto project. The follower count is inflated by the brand's fame, not by genuine interest in the project itself. So the raw follower count is never enough. What really matters is engagement. So by the way, go check for yourself. On the CryptoScores.com, you can click on the X account right there, right here, and it goes to the Project X page. Look at the posts. Are there likes, are there retweets, are there comments, and most importantly, are those interactions proportional to the follower count? Of course, because a project with 500,000 followers but 10 likes per post, that's an alarm signal. It probably means purchased followers or bots, and on the other hand, the project with 20,000 followers but hundreds of comments and retweets on every post, that's a good engaged community, and that's what makes the difference in the long run. Now there is another very useful tool in the Community tab. This is the X followers growth chart over time. This graph shows you the evolution over 7 days, a month, 3 months, or 1 year, or since the beginning, as I just did for Solana. It's a key indicator. Is the community growing, stagnating, or shrinking? A project whose followers are consistently declining, even if it has a lot of them, is a project that is losing interest. And on the other end, a steady upward curve, especially on a smaller project, is a very positive sign. And as you can see, Solana at the beginning has a very upward curve at the beginning and even after the bear market of 2022. This is especially true with smaller projects, a young project with 5,000 or 10,000 followers, but a very active and growing community that's potentially a gem before everyone else discovers it. And that brings us to a really useful feature on the main CryptoScores dashboard. You have access to over 7,500 projects and you can sort them by number of X followers. This lets you tailor your search to what you're looking for. Just right here, click on Filters and go to X follower. Want to find solid established project? Sort by follower in descending order. You will see the giant, the projects with massive communities. It's a great starting point for finding proven projects. But if you're looking for young gems, early stage projects with potential, sort the other way around. Look at projects with fewer followers but a strong total score. And if a project has a high score but still a small following, it might mean the project is fundamentally solid, but the market hasn't discovered it yet. So to conclude, the X follower count is a fundamental indicator, but a pretty good one. Never stop at the raw number. A massive account can be misleading, as we've seen with fan tokens and celebrity projects. Check what is happening on the X account. Look at the growth curve and use the sorting feature on the dashboard to refine your research. A project with few followers but real engagement and steady growth is often more promising than a project with millions of ghost followers. All of this data in one place, updated daily. Head over to CryptoScores.com and we will see you in the next one.